What's up, people? It's your boy Clan Loves Games here, and today we're talking about Miles Morales. Now, this is a game that a lot of us gamers are looking forward to. This is a game that I'm hyped for. I think pretty much if you're getting a PS5, this is like a day one easy, easy game that we're getting day one that we're just going to play straight through because Miles Morales is a pretty interesting character. In the comics, not so much, but Spider-Verse, Into the Spider-Verse, that movie really put him on the map as far as mainstream media, knowing a little bit about Miles Morales, getting a little more connected to that character, giving him personality, and really just making him a cool character overall. Now, me personally, I think with the PS4 Spider-Man, I don't think Miles Morales was that interesting in that Spider-Man. I just don't. I think I'm excited because obviously it's a black character and we don't get a whole bunch. Now in the video game realm, it's a little bit better than like movies and stuff like that, but we don't get a lot of black characters, black main characters in stories, and that's just facts. But it's starting to get a little bit better. Now, like I said, I don't think that Miles Morales has such a great personality with the first PS4 game. So that brings us to the controversy recently in which, if you ever heard of Nice Kicks, they actually put out a tweet comparing the Miles Morales we know when he first starts off to the Miles Morales that we're getting in the PS5 version, PS4/PS5 version, in which one of the biggest differences that they're noticing is that he's no longer wearing Jordans, he's wearing Adidas. Now, it's really easy to jump into this and say, what's the big deal? Listen, when it comes to black culture in general, Jordans are extraordinarily popular. And people know this, you know this, and people will say, well, what about Run DMC with his Adidas? Dude, yes, Adidas are big in black culture too, but not like Jordans. And you know this, not like Jordans, dude. Not like Jordans. Now, I say all this to say this. Initially, I didn't think it was that big a deal. And I was like, oh, it's just switch. And I saw it like, a week ago or whenever they showed him with the Adidas or whatever. I was like, whatever. Maybe hopefully down the line they'll put in the Jordans or maybe they'll strike a deal. I don't know how those things work. No telling what's going on behind the scenes where they couldn't do it. But this goes back to what I was saying about personality. What you wear makes a big statement as far as what type of person you are, how you want to portray yourself, what's your personality in general. And when it comes to Miles Morales, I didn't think he had a great personality in the PS4 version. I was excited for him to see where his story goes, but at the same time, I didn't think that he had much of a personality like Peter, even like Mary Jane. I just didn't see him. I saw him as one of the duller characters from that game. And one thing to give him personality would be to make sure that the culture is right. Look, being black isn't just one experience, okay? It's not like this person's black, so their experience is going to be like this. This person's black is going to be like this. But at the end of the day, Miles Morales lives in Harlem. Okay, so Miles Morales, he has a black experience. He has a certain experience, and he comes from a dad who's looked upon highly in the community. His mom is strong, so he comes from strong parents, and that's cool. But at the same time, when it comes to Miles Morales, you have to keep in mind that he is still black, and it just gives him kind of a level of coolness, a little bit of swag when you make sure that his clothing is on point with how a young black kid would typically dress in that area. Now, is that to say every black kid wears Jordans? No. I mean, I'm not sitting here trying to be, stereotypical with this, but at the same time, it does bring something to your personality. Seeing the Adidas that he's wearing, at least from, the clip or the small clip that we had of him and Spider-Man swinging around, it's ugly. It's ugly. And I'm just going to be completely honest. It's ugly. And excuse me, I love Miles Morales. I think that he's a really cool character, but at the same time, you got to make sure that you have certain things on point. But I'm not going to sit here and blame Insomniac for it. I'm not going to sit here and blame PlayStation for it. I'm pretty sure whatever the deal is something with deals and they couldn't get it through, because I have a hard time believing that Insomniac thought to themselves, oh, it doesn't matter. Who cares? I'm pretty sure they just couldn't do it. Or maybe this is just a different wardrobe and maybe he will have it later on. Who knows? Who knows? But as of right now, our boy doesn't have the Nikes on, and I'm a little concerned, not based on just the uniform and the outfit, the suit or whatever. Because a lot of people say, oh God, you guys are making such a big deal out of just the suit or what he's wearing. No. The point isn't the fact of what he's wearing is what's the issue. The issue might be, if this one thing doesn't matter, are they going to start trying to take out the Black experience of Miles Morales? Now, I just want Miles Morales to be his own person. I don't want it to be one of those things where, he's just looking up to Spider-Man the entire. I know that's his mentor, but I don't want him to just, try to be Spider-Man. You know what I mean? Just like in the end of the Spider-Verse movies, Peter Parker basically says, dude, do your thing, be yourself. And he was a whole different person than Peter Parker. I just want this Miles Morales to still have his swag, still have his level of coolness, and, still have that Black experience as a young Black kid, and just overall just be a cool character, man. I love Peter Parker. I love the Spider-Man series, and I'm just hoping Miles Morales is that as well. But yeah, gamers are upset about it. I don't know. Maybe rightfully so. Maybe not. For me, it bothers me a little bit, but not to the point where I'm just like super angry. But they just need to, you just hope that his personality is on point. What you wear means a lot. Now, tell me what you guys think in the comments. Tell me if you think it's a big deal, it's not a big deal. But yeah, if you could give me a like, subscribe, turn notification bell on. And until next time, guys, deuces.